Ah, shit. Here we go again. Drake, the Heart Part 6. Kendrick's gonna drop the real Heart Part 6 probably pretty soon. Let's see.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in prep.
So Kendrick's saying like, yo, people in your team are leaking information. Drake is saying either it's not true or, yeah, they are leaking information, but they're clowns.
That you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration.
True.
We waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it.
Oh, so he's saying, okay, so the moles that Kendrick talking about he had, Drake said, yo, I put that out purposely just to make you look like a fool. Okay, chess move, if true, chess move.
We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulation.
Okay, let me hear that. Yeah, you see, even in the cover art, like that, we planned that too.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Yeah, Drake is stuck on this Whitney thing. I think that's a losing. I think what he's doing now, like, okay, we fed you information. You bid on it. I mean, it better not come out that Drake actually has a daughter because he's just going to look completely dumb. But he's hit the entire beef. Drake has been stuck on this Whitney thing, Kendrick's wife. Again, I just think that's a losing angle.
Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. Dave leaving.
I don't understand. Why is she? Where are we in the culture as men? Where we're looking at, why is this person following that person? It's like a woman is writing Drake's, like some of these bars for Drake. Why is he following him and he unfollowed her on Thursday and you caught up in who's following who? Okay.
Free and not Mr. Morale. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother,
So sometimes I can tell when Drake's not writing his rhymes. Drake is writing this. Like, this sounds like his pen so far.
Mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's...
So Drake's making fun of Kendrick because apparently he was molested as a child. Okay, again, I don't know if this is a winning angle, brother. I don't know.
Aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just...
Not necessarily. Plenty of dudes do that and don't get arrested, but this is some good deflection by Drake so far. Let's see where he takes it.
Just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment.
Okay, again, I don't know about this angle. Especially, it's like throwing stones in the glass house. How does Drake get the audacity and confidence to talk about everyone's baby mother when his baby mother is already exposed. She was online naked. Pusha T said she was a porn star. I've never looked for any pornos from her, but I mean, that's the word out there. I mean, this is a glass house, man. Let's keep it going.
Sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it.
Okay, B sharp, yeah.
D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a...
Well, there is a video of Drake kissing a 17-year-old girl at his concert. This is just facts. These are facts.
Facts!
The video is out there. And it wasn't like, okay, she was at an 18-only concert. He didn't know her age. No, he brought her on stage and he asked her, how old are you? She said, I'm 17. And he said, well, damn, 17, but you so thick, though. And look at your breasts. I love the way it feel against me. And he kisses her like 3 or 4 times, including on the lips. So it's easily debunked.
I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album.
So he's talking about how Kendrick, if I remember correctly, all of TDE, they were against taking R. Kelly's music off Spotify because, you know, of R. Kelly's allegations and the convictions made against him. Because where does it stop, right? I mean, I guess that was their point. I don't know if this is enough, man. I don't know if this is enough from Drake. And I really like push-ups. Y'all can call it bias, dick riding. I liked push-ups. And I like tailor-made freestyle, too. A lot of people didn't like that. This ain't enough.
Just sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser. Steady doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
Hit you back?
Yeah.
That better not be it, because that's not enough.
Some good exercise, like.
It sounds like he's quitting. Like, yeah, that was some good exercise, but here I'm going back to what I need to do.
It's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out, though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
That's a good angle.
And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit, but you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you.
No, that is true. I'm glad Drake got Kendrick to rap, bro, because I wasn't really feeling the Mr. Morale joint.
Bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor,
Like, because of the way Drake came at Kendrick in the beginning with push-ups and tailor-made, he was basically telling Kendrick, like, yo, you need to respond quick. He was pushing Kendrick to respond and to respond quickly and mocking him for taking long. And day 5 without Kendrick's response, day 6, taunting him on Instagram, poking at him to get a response. And then now when Kendrick starts responding with the veracity and with the speed that Drake didn't expect, because of how Drake approached it in the beginning, now he has to respond quickly or somewhat quickly to these records. Otherwise, he looks like a complete hypocrite. And this Hard Part 6 record is a result of Drake responding too quickly and putting out a rushed record. Now, I would say that Drake, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops back-to-back, like Kendrick has gone back-to-back on Drake twice. I won't be surprised if Drake comes back with a more upbeat record that people can get into. But it also sounds like Drake doesn't want to do this anymore. It sounds like he bit off more than he could chew. But let's see. Kendrick is up right now. Kendrick is up 2-0. In my opinion, the first round push-ups versus Euphoria. I got Kendrick winning that just by a little, just by a smidge, because I did like push-ups. Round 2, Family Matters versus Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. That is decisively Kendrick. I'm going to say this. I'm looking at this cover art. Drake has the Dave Free hearts, obviously in reference to what he's saying about Dave Free and Kendrick baby mom. Look, if Drake takes this intrusive family, I'm going to say what your wife did route, he's going to lose. This is how Jay-Z lost the beef versus Nas. He lost a round decisively when Nas dropped Ether. And then Jay-Z responds with some, your baby mama did this and that. And it's the culture at the time. Right now we have different people in our culture who thinks this type of stuff is cool, but the culture at the time clearly read that as Jay-Z cannot go bar for bar with Nas. He can't release a better song, better disses, so he's going for low-hanging fruit. And this appears to be the route Drake is about to take. Let's see, though. These type of exposés really only work when the information you're exposing is in direct conflict with the character that you're dissing. So like when Prodigy, his ballet picture was put on the summer screen. He's supposed to be a tough guy, but he did ballet. It only works when there's a relation like that. But randomly exposing information, I think this might end up in an L. But so that is a masterful move. Fake leak information to Kendrick, make Kendrick feel like he's getting info from OVO. Really, it was fake information, so you could make a record about it, so you could look foolish. So that pretty much nullifies that third verse on Meet the Grams, which is about baby girl and a fake daughter. Drake's hiding another kid. That basically nullifies that. If true, I mean, I don't see why Drake would be lying about that, right? Because if a daughter did exist, it would be a huge expose after he doubles down and says that's not true, we tricked you, right? But this sounds like Drake is now tired of this. And Drake cannot like come out and be like, yo, I'm tired of this, I'm through with this, because of how he was baiting Kendrick in the beginning. Push-ups and Tailor Made is basically like, yo, Drake telling Kendrick like, come out and rap. No, you're not going to take all day. You're not going to wait till this dies down. You need to rap. Then he dropped another record, Tailor Made. All those AI Pac verses, the AI Snoop verse, and Drake's verse on Tailor Made is telling Kendrick, bro, you need to drop. Because Drake didn't think Kendrick was going to drop. He thought he was going to take all day. He was never going to respond. Now Kendrick is coming out firing. And now Drake is like, whoa, I don't have time for this. Like, come on, man. This was good, but whatever. I got more important shit to do. The Heart Part 6, when I saw this title to the song, I thought it was going to be some heat. This track is not really heat. The best part of this song is the fact that Drake exposed, yeah, we gave you fake information, it's not true. Now, if Kendrick is clever, he can flip that and turn that into, he can flip it in his own way, however he decides to do that. But as a response to the rest of Meet the Grams, and as a response to Not Like Us, this is not, like, if Kendrick comes back with another bomb, that's pretty much a victory for Kendrick. This song is not, this is the worst song to come out of this entire back and forth. Drake is stuck on this Whitney thing. Like, if there is another round, which I don't think Drake wants to do, if there is another round, then Drake has already exhausted all the Whitney lines. Like, and he just keeps like, yo, call me if you need a favor. I'm her screensaver. Like, he's already exhausting this angle. He's mentioned it on every single song. So that leads me to believe he doesn't really have anything about Kendrick and Whitney. That seemed to be his ace in the hole that he was holding on push-ups. And he was like, yo, he's hinting at it. Now, he said everything he needs to say, basically, about her. I don't think it's a winning angle. Dave Free, I mean, if him and Kendrick are still cool, can simply come out and call Drake a liar, and it just nullifies this entire angle. I think Drake bit off more than he could chew. I still think he's in this. I think he wants out of it. I don't think he thought Kendrick was going to respond with the veracity and with the amount that he responded. But this is basically the beginning of round 3, Heart Part 6 versus what? And if Kendrick drops another fire track like Euphoria or like Not Like Us, it's over for Drake. I mean, Kendrick doesn't even have to really respond to anything Drake says after that. This song, Heart Part 6, it doesn't live up to the title. The Heart songs by Kendrick are usually always fire. Drake doesn't really sound inspired here. He sounds menacing, I'll give him that. But this ain't enough. This is the weakest song in the entire beef. So, what do y'all think? Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.